Hello. So I shot a video last week, and the question I asked myself that I kind of just mumbled on about and attempted to answer was, why don't people help themselves? Now, I think I spent like 4 minutes discussing it, and I came to the conclusion that probably it's because people are just lazy, you know? People just, sorry man, maybe for like lack of a motivation or lack of energy, just don't change their life situations, right? Now, I know we've all got friends and even ourselves, right? And we look at ourselves, we look at our friends, and we think, fuck, what? Why don't you fucking change that about you? Or why don't you fucking improve yourself or change your life around, etc., etc., right? So I spent the last week kind of like with that question in the back of my head, you know? And I woke up this morning and I just started thinking about it. I was like, why don't people help themselves, right? And I started thinking about my routine in the morning, right? Because I find it fucking important to have a good morning routine to set yourself up for the rest of the day, right? And then I started thinking, hold up, how many times do people wake up, right? And it's their routine that's got them feeling energyless, or it's the routine that's got them feeling miserable or down. And I realized that why people don't change themselves, why people don't quote unquote improve their situations in life, is because they're stuck in this routine. You know, this constant routine of whatever the fuck it could be. Fuck. In my case, right, what that routine consisted of was instant gratification. You know, something stressful might happen at college, or I might have nothing to do. I might be bored, right? And then I would think to myself, ooh, how good would a joint sound right about now? Ooh, how good is that music gonna be when I fucking smoke that fucking joint, right? And that's what I do. I don't want to buy weed, right? But I go out there, buy weed, and usually what happens is as soon as I buy it, like that urge goes away. But now I've got the weed, so fuck it, might as well smoke it, right? And it's just a constant cycle, right? And you know, when people wake up, I think for 5 seconds, right? Fuck, maybe even for a second, there's a moment where they could get up, fucking bounce up, fucking get the axe together, fucking meditate, do whatever the fuck they want to do, right? But it's a fine margin, yo. It's a fine margin when you want to change your life, because the smallest thing or the tiniest delay can really set you back for the rest of the day. So to go back to the question, why do people not want to help themselves? I think it does come down to just the routine. They're trapped into this conditioned way of doing life, doing their life. And when you start to realize that, that's the first step. You know, you can realize that shit and not do anything about it, but at least realizing it is the first step, because that's when you start to implement the little changes. You know, that's when you start to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna fucking just get right the fuck up as soon as I get it. Or you say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna go out that night. Or you say to yourself, you know what? I'm not gonna buy the green. So, yeah, it's a fucking beautiful day in Glasgow. The sun's out, so I ain't got any excuse to wear these. But yeah, man, just change like little things. Become aware and change the little things, and watch how it really just ripples throughout your life. And with that being said, have a blessed day.